You thought you could escape me? No, I am an inescapable force of nature. So welcome to another sketchbook tour. So today we've got a little double feature, so I've got 2 sketchbooks for you, hopefully, if I can fit them all into one video. We're back to the old atrocious way of filming this, where I film it with my phone, sitting on my bed with my drawing board, my life drawing board, because I think, you may have noticed I haven't uploaded anything in ages, and I think part of this is because I was trying to upgrade my setup, and I was trying to like make higher quality videos, but that just makes the bar of entry too high for me at this point in time, and so I don't make any videos, and that feels worse than making mediocre videos. So I'd rather make mediocre videos more frequently than every 6 months than I would make good videos, high quality videos, never. So, this is a fun one. Oh, oof, the one con to this whole plan where I film. So this is a fun one. So this one was started on July 19th and finished in August 23rd, and it was a really fun one. It doesn't feel very polished. It doesn't feel like other ones I've seen on YouTube, but and that's why I didn't film it at the time, pretty much. But we're ignoring that because I think it still has something to share. Let's try to get the shakes out a little bit. We're not going to get the shakes out, but that's okay. So, yeah, lots of goals. I don't think I accomplished all of them, but I accomplished the ones that matter. It's also the 30th sketchbook I filled, which is pretty wild. We start with a collection of, like, progressing in the story. I guess not quite. Drawings of Marlin, or Marcion. And I'm not gonna extrapolate too much on his story, because I want to keep it under wraps so that I feel okay changing it if I need to, because he's from my webcomic that I still desperately would like to put out, but have not. But he likes disguises, and he's a little bastard. These are some life drawings. Oh, Requiem. This is when Requiem had just opened. That's lovely. Yeah, these are life drawings from first visit there. I've been hanging out there a ton recently, so it's funny to see when that was my first visit. These are some sketches of Alexander and a little window into an RP I was doing. So we got Alexander, Ichius, and Zaharas all outside of Alexander's tent. Got some design pages for Ripley. I have this filmed, like the making of this, and I was gonna make a video about how I go about designing characters, but the bar of editing was too high. It's really hard for me to edit things for so long, especially with my own voice in them. But so that's why it hasn't come out, and I don't know if it ever will. I might just release it as a speed paint, like speed it up a whole ton. This is more of that. I'm trying to figure out his rounded shapes, make him more flowy and more distinguishable from the rest of my characters. Got Elliot, and I think this is a sketch from a one-shot D&D session I ran. This is, what's their name? I'm blanking on it. I don't remember, but it's Rem's character from a little D&D session I ran. And it was like a murder mystery dinner party, essentially. Like, that's the setting, and they all went in there, and there was a vampire, and it was wild. The vampire wasn't the culprit, but they sure were a vampire. They were just trying to advocate for more shade structures in the town. They're an architect. It was great fun. And this is the start of San Simeon. I camp out with a bunch of Bog Squad friends. So we get, yeah, Kira and So yeah, we've got Kira and Aiden and Remy. And then we were writing, no, this is just Snail Song. Yeah, snail. Perfect. And then we were writing a new song, Ladybug Picnic. I was just like, hey guys, today we're having a Ladybug Picnic down in the field. It wasn't the field. No, we just went down. We went down from our campsite. And we hung out and we had a Ladybug Picnic and we wrote a whole song. We were just like, okay, the next 2 hours, song time. And we spent the next 2 hours writing all of this and rehearsing it to perform for our dear friends. And it's a little song about ladybugs. Ladybugs having a picnic. Maybe I'll upload a video of us performing it at some point. It's called, yeah, Eve, it's called a hat. Thanks, Eve. Very cool. Oh, this is from, oh, I don't remember what it was called, but we went to this, like, castle. We went to this castle, and it was really cool. Just a hot mess of styles all mashed together, as things tend to be when they're that extravagant. And it was a great joy. I took a ton of pictures, and I want to work on drawing through them. I really like the silhouette of this character. I'm trying to write another song, but we scrapped this one. And then we just got, hello, kitty. Goodbye, dog. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Howdy, snake. I don't know why howdy snake. What? How does howdy snake work? That's fine. I'll miss you, moose, and au revoir, owl. Because that's just the life we lead right now. More life drawings. We got Aiden, we got Aliso, we got Tristan, we got Aliso again, we got Remy and Kira. I was gonna try to do the 100 heads challenge. Didn't end up doing it fully, but I sure did draw some heads, and that was really fun, and I think helped me a lot. We got some sketches of me. We got some sketches of Alexander. The line between these are very thin, but that's fine. And then this is some Marlin. Yeah, it's all Marlin. There's a little bit of Elliot in here just to show contrast, but it's like that. This is about Marlin. I really like Marlin's like curved face with the pointy nose. I think it's really cute. More of that. Again, trying to figure out how to make him distinct from Elliot. Because I have a very bad habit of making all my character designs kind of lean towards Elliot, and Elliot's very tall, very thin, very lanky, very anime. And I'm really trying to diversify from that because I can draw other body types. I just gravitate towards this one, and I want to try to stop that. Got some little paintings, kind of ignore that, but I really like this one and that one. This one's my favorite. I really like, ooh, if it would focus, you can see. Yeah, I really like how much texture it is and that you can see that it is. It's the ocean, and it feels like it has movement to it. It feels like the sun's going down and the ocean's waving around. And that's all I can ask for in drawing the ocean. A little lineup to try again to compare everyone's shapes. And you can see they really do lean tall and thin. We're working on it. That's okay. I mean, these two are valid because they're related and they're just like that, but working on some thumbnails, which means I draw 3 thumbnails and I stop and I change mediums 2 billion times. Some just more sketches of Elliot, Mesa, and Marlin. I really like how fluffy his hair is here. Oh, we've also got Ripley. This is when I went to a cat cafe with Ryan and other LARPers. Saw some good kitty cats. Me and Ryan designed the Mozzarella Gang's logo. Wow. There we go. So yeah, we've got Kieran and Sammy and Ryan. Kevin's here somewhere. Yeah. then we've got more Elliot. We got lots of our little logo. I really like our little logo. It's very cute. I want to embroider it on some fun things. And then we went to the beach. It was a very good day. We've got Eve. We've got Logbog. We got Mingus. We got Logbog and Eve. Very cool. We've got Elliot with a little bow. I really like that one. And we've got a very sad Alexander. He's all soaking wet. And then we got Alexander and Zaharis in the rain. That's also from another role play. And then I was working on a tarot card for Twin Mask of I Am the Red Dream, who I'm gonna get really excited because he's one of the big bads of the current, and he's a big scary dream mage who's going insane. And the whole plot line makes me so excited. And yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now. I need to stop this ramble before I start, because otherwise we're just gonna go off the deep end and this will be a video about LARP. Also, this is a little pattern for boxers, because I was making cool boxers. Some sketches of a video, Jackson Bird and Grace Hardell, and lots more 30-second life drawings. I really like how this whole set, like the ones in here, kind of turned out. They feel like they have a great, they feel coherent, and like, they don't feel flat, and I really like that about them. We were doing I was doing skeletons, just 30 seconds, you draw a skeleton in that pose, and it was a great fun. And then these are notes from my first time watching Dark Crystal, which I don't know how I could have not seen Dark Crystal, because it is so, I mean, no, I can see, I would have been too scared as a little child, and understandable. Either way, I love puppets, and I love dark, fun fantasy worlds, and it's just all that I want. And I had to watch the original one, obviously, before going and watching the newer ones, which I still haven't finished, but we're working on it. This is a note, because I put this sketchbook in a little art exhibition at camp. Yeah. Because this is where I started heading off to Not Back to School camp, and yeah, this is what that's from, just to denote that this is where that started if they wanted to see what I drew while we were there. This is on the train in the middle of the night. Could not sleep. It was 3 a.m. It's too dark to see the page, and I was watching the Moomins. And then this is the bus. Not quite. So the blue is still the train, but the pink of Rhiannon is on the bus to site. Yeah, I really like Not Back to School camp. These bring back very good vibes. This is a painting from the porch of Mama Bear Cave. And then some life drawings of a fellow camper. Some fun paintings with my gouache. I had a lot of fun with my gouache in the rest of the sketchbook, in my next sketchbook. There's Henry, and one of Henry's characters. I'm blanking on their name right now, but that's fine. And we got Davis, and we've got Clover. I think that's Sebastian and King. Declan. And yeah, just lots of life drawings. Past this point, there's a ton of life drawings from camp. These were really fun to do. I was clearing off the water bottle table, which also kind of collects teacups that people have abandoned. And I found this one, and I could not bear it to put it in the dish pit because it was just too pretty. So I had to take it outside and paint it first, and then I could clear it. And it's a foolish move, but like, it turned out really well. I think it was worth it. Let me, yeah. There we go. It was a really yummy juice too. It was a hibiscus juice. I didn't taste that cup, but I did have a cup of it, just to specify. Some more life drawings. There's Max, he's performing. What a good boy, I'm so proud of him. Got Elliot. Yeah. Leave that in here. These are sketches from the talent show. We got Davis. We've got Sky. Davis is so fun to draw when she's singing. Got more acts, just done really quickly. These are like 30 seconds or less sketches mostly, like while people are up there performing. It's a lot to work with. Really like the perspective on this one because she was sitting on the edge of the stage. Kitty! I really like this painting of Kitty. We got Declan as well. Ah. And then we had a rainy day at camp, and me and Kitty sat in front of the fireplace for a couple hours just painting together. And it was just really idyllic. Really, really lovely. I really like ignoring the face because the face gets too cold colored. But I really like the lighting I managed. And these are some silly designs for cool outfits I could make. And that's about it. What? That's this one. And then we've got this lad, which is much bigger and clearly much more destroyed. This sketchbook has been through some things. I started it about halfway through camp while we were on a 4-hour hike through the river, not by the river, through the river. And I carried it not in a bag, not by my side, but instead, you know, a shoulder bag? Imagine that, except this guy is the bag, and instead of a strap, it's a piece of rainbow yarn tied around my shoulders. The first couple pages I was just using as like spare paper to lend people whenever they wanted to be painting with me when I was using my other sketchbook. But then I filled that sketchbook and I decided to move on to this one. I filled about half of it while I was still at camp, so that's just in a week. It was wild. It's my 31st sketchbook. There's a lot. They're getting bigger and bigger as we go on. These are sketches from that hike. It was a very fun hike. I didn't draw too much because I was too busy, like, just living the good life, hiking around, soaking in the sun and the cold water and seeing all the frogs. These are more talent show, except this was specifically the concert we had. There's a couple acts before these ones, but I couldn't draw them because I was performing, and I was having really, really bad anxiety about it, and so I was like shaking too much to be drawing. But then we went and we performed and we sung the we sung the Ladybug Picnic, and it was really well received, and it was really fun to do, and I'm so thankful for Max for putting up with that. I'd suggested it earlier in the week and we didn't really talk about it until we were going, and then I wasn't sure if Max was gonna be doing it with me. And I was really, really panicked, and I was sitting, like, on a bench. I'll flip it so you can see. I was sitting on a bench, and I was panicking. And I went over to Max, and I'm like, Max, are we going to be performing? We haven't rehearsed at all. And I was really scared. And he just, like, he ran, and he got his guitar, and we sat missing something. I don't remember what it was. And we rehearsed several times. Not great. Not a great many, but we rehearsed. And he reassured me that we were going to do great, and it'll be a good time, and we ended up performing, and it was a really fun time. We only faltered once, and we have it on video, and it makes me really happy. I'm really proud of doing that. I haven't performed in a talent show in years and years before that, because I always get horrible anxiety about it. Got more Davis. And there's Max. He also performed on his own because he's got lots of beautiful jazz he writes. He's a really, really talented musician. He's actually on Spotify, and you should go check him out. He's Max Vanlandingham on Spotify, and I feel no shame about promoting that because it's stellar. I have so much of it in my playlists, not because he's Max, but because it's wonderful. This is paint made from rocks. We ran down to the river, we picked up some rocks, specifically rocks with like threads iron oxide, I think, and then the gray is clay, and the brown is, I'm not sure, but crushed up some rocks, put it in a bowl, put some some river water in the bowl. We dipped a brush in the bowl and we painted. Mostly people were painting on their hands and their legs and stuff, but I had a sketchbook, so I wanted to see how it took to paper. This is from a project I was doing that we were working with natural dyes, like learning how to make them, what to make them from, what to dye with them, how it works. It was really fun, and I really want to continue working with that. These are some sketches of characters this one's mine, and this one's my friend Lucia's, and we made them for a Monster of the Week game I played with King. King was the game master? I don't know what it's called in Monster of the Week. And we made up these characters, and we made them up independently, but they ended up connecting really well. We wrote a whole backstory for them, and I really like them a lot. This is Kitty again, painted with blackberry, and also leftover rock paint, which is the RNG paint. And then there's more of those characters. Oof. I'm so sorry about the quality of this video. There's so much shaking. That's fine. This is fine. This is some more life drawings. That's King, and there's Melly, Christian. And I hosted a little life drawing workshop where we traded off being the model. Oh, I've got the shakes. I'm so sorry. And we've got Honey Senpai. And we got Oron discussion number 2 with Henry. Again, just discussing all of the things we would change and how we would make it if we were in charge. Someday, me and Henry, we're going to be making our own Oron remake. And no one will stop us because we won't ask anyone for permission. We'll only go. And in my humble opinion, it'll be stellar because this is Haruhi. And this is, I mean, obviously not exactly what we'd do, but we'd redesign them slightly, not like their design, but we'd draw them in a way that conveys their personality more, and we'd show more of their personalities outside of the host club, and it would just be great. Just imagine Oron, but it's better, and there's more of it. Just imagine. That would slap. These are some life drawings from when we all went down and swam in the creek. It was a great good time. Got more talent show sketches. That's Kieran. I really like these two. They have such beautiful long hair, and it really adds. I mean, I don't know if they read it well at all if you're not me and you know what I was trying to do, but I think the hair really adds to them. And I love this sketch. I just adore the like rhythm it has. Oof, let me readjust this. It has a lot of movement and it feels really good. We got MJ, some immense MJ energy. Got Kieran again. Got some Marlin. I don't love this page, but I do like this sketch. Got Sebastian, Christian, and I think this is Rhiannon, but I cannot be sure. And then I was talking with Lizzie a lot about LARP, just gushing about it, and they wanted to make a character. And we worked on developing them one. They were going to be Jahazi from the same tribe as Alexander, but from way, way, I guess, closer to the present. Twin Mask is weird. Alexander lived way in the past, but this character would be a lot closer to now. I don't think they're going to be bringing this character in, at least very soon. They've decided on a different character, but I'm stumbling. They live really far away, so they can't come to Twin Mask and they haven't made it out yet. But they still really want to, and I'm really excited for the someday eventuality where they can, because I think they will love it, and I think they'll bring such a wonderful presence to Twin Mask and to LARPing in general. I just can't wait. Anyway, here's some sexy birds. King hosted a sexy bird drawing workshop, how to draw sexy birds. I didn't go to it, but you can't escape drawing sexy birds. It's really important to draw them. And we got more we've got more life drawings. We got Sydney. I think these are from my advising meeting. We've got more of that lovely character from Lizzie. I really like this sketch. I really like this one actually. This one has like a lot of feeling. I don't know what about it I like so much, but it like feels good. Working on Alexander's costuming. Oh, this is after camp. I finally got home from, I guess not home yet. I was at a swing dance conference against my will. Went to the swing dancing conference with Ladybug and Eve, and we met up with Remy and Kira. I really like Kira's little beret. It's got a little leaf on it. It makes me really happy. It's like a lemon. I really want to make a strawberry beret. I think that would be excellent. But we got Alexander. I was trying to work on some new costume pieces for him. I had patterned out this whole like weird side placketed straight color shirt. I didn't end up following this pattern because I've never sewn a shirt before and I didn't know how to make a placket, so I tried to follow an actual pattern. It went mostly well, but I'm going to be updating it, and I think I'll actually make this shirt someday. And these are a lot of Mesa. I really like this sketch. I think I really just like dark shading. I think that's what I like about it. I really like this set of Elliot interacting with Faye. Yeah, I really hit a stride here in the sketchbook with Elliot. Like having his physicality match how I feel with him, like how his personality feels and stuff. Usually he kind of just feels very generic and stiff, but in this sketchbook he felt very lively. Like he had a personality in there. I like this one. More Alexander, as well as some swing dancing sketches. Got some notes. I had started my sequential storytelling class. That was really fun. More Alexander sketches, some paintings. Just trying to play with colors and practice like rendering. Not very well, but that's fine. Some very chaotic gouache paintings over like mediocre life drawings. More notes from sequential storytelling, some Alexander and Dion. I really like this sketch of Alexander and Dion. It's really fun. Notes, some sketches from my history class, which I ended up quitting because teacher was not cool. But I really like these sketches from it. So that was worth it. Got some attempts at redesigning Clementine and Adelaide, who are Elliot's aunts. This one by blood, and then we've got Clementine. I love Clementine so much. I really like this direction I'm going with her now. We got a little mushroom man. This is a costume my sibling wants to make, and he's a little mushroom man, like a big nerd little mushroom. And I like him a lot. His movement. Mina's all about like physicality in characters, and they're just incredible at stuff like that. And so this character moves as if they're in a ballet, except they're just really wobbly. Like they look like a tree in the wind, except they're doing ballet moves, and they're a little mushroom. And it just brings me great joy to see them playing with that movement. It's great. Got some notes as well. Got Mesa, got Marlin, and then we've got Ainsley Cross, who is they're just Juno Steel. They're just Juno Steel. But I love their red shoes. I wish I had them for myself. I made them for a Monster of the Week game I played with Zoe. Who was DMing it? Yeah, it was Zoe. Okay, I'm right. I'm correct. It was Zoe DMing. And that was so fun. That was a great fun time. But he's just like a detective, and they're really cute. They're in cahoots with stage musicians. They're in cahoots with stage magicians, which makes me very happy. And they're great at bowling. These are some super quick costume sketches, and then some 1-minute figure drawings, probably from Sketch Daily. Yeah, I bet. Got some Elliots. Yeah, I really like this set. This one specifically because that's the 3rd iteration, but I really like that set. I don't love this. It feels really flat. The angles, each piece of the face feels like it's at a different perspective angle, and the painting isn't doing it any justice. Got lots of notes from, let's go into storytelling again, and then this is these are some unfinished sketches of ideas for a music video for the Ladybug Picnic song. I really want to work on that, see if that'll go anywhere. These are some lower life drawings. I really like this guy. I don't know what about him I like him so much, but I like his expression a lot. I just like I just like how his face feels. Ugh, one moment. Got more Elliot, got more Alexander. Very cute. This is, I think, looking at people in my class and just drawing Elliot in their pose. That was a lot of fun. Some very chaotic little life drawings. I think this is the end of it. I think that's blank page, and a couple sketches from Disneyland. Yeah, that's it. Bye.